Alright, ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing? It is a nice and chill Sunday. I feel like that's the best way I can describe it. First of all, you might be wondering why I'm here. Short answer is, I owe you guys a stream. Let's be honest, mostly Mr. Deers, but Mr. Deers did indeed manage to pull together enough points to do the bonus stream, which I have since then renamed the bonus level. I thought it'd be kind of fun. And we did a stream yesterday, which was Wednesday stream on a Saturday. Today, I was kind of vibing with the idea of playing some, doing another stream. And I thought, sure. See, there it goes. That's mainly why I'm here. I've also kind of, and I will repeat this again later, but I have kind of made a decision about tomorrow's stream. I'm not entirely sure it will happen based on previous things. I think it really comes down to where my energy level is. I don't know. I want to try doing at least an hour stream here tomorrow. That's sort of my thing. No, I already have planned out what we're doing today, and we're playing Forza Horizon 5. A new update came out to that game, and it's like a Retrowave update. And apparently some cool cars have been added. And I am excited to try it out. The only thing is, so part of it is cars are being added. Not all cars that are part of this update has been released as of yet. Two have. Yesterday, the second one was released. The first one was released on the 23rd. It was the 2021 Lamborghini Countach LPI 804. Yesterday, the 2022 Hyundai Envision 74 released. And then in 4-ish days on Thursday, the 1986 BMW M635CSI is releasing. And on the 6th of June, the 1980 Lotus Spirit Turbo releases, and then on the 13th of June, the 1986 Citroen BX 4TC releases. I don't know all the cars. I do know the Hyundai car, Hyundai, whatever you want to say, and I'm vibing with that car visually a lot, so I'm excited to try that. I'm also looking at a picture right now of the Lamborghini. Also a pretty fresh looking car. Here's the thing. This isn't all the DLC. There are more stuff in here. So apparently, from what I can tell, there's like some different races that we can do that are retrowave kind of color, things like that. And then there are some other stuff. But one of the bigger things they've added is a brand new radio station. The fortunate thing is, as far as I'm aware, we are not able to utilize it. Let's see what else is here. There's also apparently a new pair of clothing. Looks pretty cool. I'm looking at it. We'll probably find it in game. Looks like you have a racer helmet, a jacket, just a generic biker jacket. I thought at first it had like some Mad Max theme to it, but I don't think so. And then the person is wearing a Retrowave shirt. The rest of the body's showing a Retrowave driver suit. And on the right hand, there is what looks to be a old Nintendo glove. There are also 2 helmets that are Minecraft. There is a creeper and an Enderman helmet being brought. There's also some Retrowave horns. There's some stuff added to the event lab as well. That should be it. So all in all, I think this should be pretty fun. I don't really feel like there's too much of a reason to linger around. I also purposefully didn't really put it into the schedule that we're streaming today because I wasn't really sure whether I was going to do it, nor was I really sure about whether if or how long I was really going to do the stream today. I have to get up fairly early tomorrow. This kind of just fit the time best. Now, unlike last time, the computer should actually be running just fine. I will say the window is closed. Well, not really closed. It's on a hatch. I've closed my door a little bit. I heard someone was sitting up on a balcony somewhere eating dinner, so don't want to disturb him too much. Enough said, though. I say let's get into it. We switch over the games correctly. Let me double check. Indeed. Alright. I haven't tried this new DLC at all. Also, I'm playing Ghost of Tsushima from time to time, and I play that with a PlayStation controller, my PlayStation 5 controller here. Reason being, most PlayStation games on PC these days actually have a connection to the DualSense 5 controller, which is this one, or the DualSense controller, and it allows you to feel the sort of the rumble and whatever the hell they put into the controller, as if you were playing on PlayStation, and I really like that. Let's see here. That's set to the wrong thing. Oh, hold on. This should be fun. I'm looking at some really cool stuff here. Alright, you guys ready for this? Boom! Oh, you missed the cool part. It showed it like VHS tape being plopped in. It's awesome. Let me go check some settings. If I can avoid having the entire system overheat because it's trying to run the game at 120 FPS, I would prefer so. I guess 83 is sort of the best we can do. This is, by the way, we've stopped Spotify from playing. This is purely, it's in here. What was that? Was it, did I see DLSS down here? Ah, I didn't. What? What is it doing? It's throwing me up. Am I crazy? It looks like there should be more down. And it keeps throwing me up. Look at the menu is definitely bugged. Graphics, yeah, it looks fine. I actually haven't played Forza in a while. So it should be fun. Optimizing to your PC. Wait, don't tell me it actually is going to play the whole game in Danish, right? I know my system is in Danish because that's what I've sort of set everything to, but I don't actually want to play the game in Danish. This is gonna take a minute. This is gonna take freaking a minute. Yeah. Fun thing is, so I don't, on my Steam account here, which is what we're playing on, I don't think I've completed the main story. I completed the Hot Wheels DLC in this one, because that's when I purchased the expansion. or that's when I purchased the game on Steam, was when that expansion came out. So I never really played the Hot Wheels expansion on Xbox, my Xbox account directly. The GPU usage is quite high. See, it's throwing out a little bit of heat the system, but it's nothing too bad. It's sitting at a fairly high usage. Oh, there it is. Sitting at
I've got 2 words for you. Lamborghini Countach. Yep.
We have added a new function to Forza Horizon 5 that's going to make it possible for some lighting in the game
Isabel Moss. That's me. And it's not
to
just
blink.
Horizon Wave means new cars, new rewards, and a whole new aesthetic, just like in
along with a beat, essentially, is what it's saying.
A video game? Tune into the new Horizon Wave.
If you wish to deactivate this function,
go drive to this retro vibe.
You should find the option under your settings, under accessibility and BPM tailored something. So the Envision is the one we want. I forgot the cars in the game. But that's the 80 points. Yeesh. That's quite a stretch, but fair enough.
Welcome back, Andreas.
I gotta ask the game to try and not be in Danish. Oh, we get a silver wheel spin. That's pretty good. Can I set the game to not be in Danish? How do I... Hold on. There you go. I need you to be in English because streamers in English, not Danish. English US. I mean, I guess that's probably for the best. I'm not gonna play the game in Danish. That's a no-go. He has also said he's on the way back, so he should join the stream at one point. There it is. Starting back up. I feel like every time I look at my stream chat from Twitch, it has some new thing with shield mode. And it's like constantly like, hey, you gotta look at this new thing we added. It's like you add stuff what feels like every 5 seconds. Hey, look, this is what I was talking about before. It's kind of cool VHS look. I love this. Nice. Is it just gonna go out of VHS mode? Yeah, that's pretty smooth. I'm excited to try it out. You know, every now and then, when I come across another streamer and watch what they're doing on stream, I always feel as if I'm overdoing it on my stream. Every single time. Also, huh. Gotcha. There were some new horns they said was being added. I'm interested in trying them out. Although, to be honest, I don't think I could remember. I don't think I can really remember which ones were in the game already and which ones weren't. It's not really. That one I'm fairly certain was new. Yeah, there's some new stuff. Nice. I know of Donut Meat. I haven't. Huh. Doesn't sound like the flux is working. Oh. All right. Mm-hmm. That's a classic. I love using some of these. Walolo. Chorus. That's a really old Windows sound. Ta-da! Windows 10 notification. Oh, those have to be new, right? They have to be new. I did love. Apparently, I have this one. Huh. What's this one? Ooh. Sounds like Seinfeld, but fair enough. All right. Oh. This is mine currently. I hear that way too often. So that's. Oh. Oh boy, no, that feels like that's gonna give me nightmares. Hey, yeah, I kind of love that actually. Let's see here. I don't think so. That's a classic. Yeah. Funny enough, I feel like the ice cream one they had is gonna give me more nightmares than the haunted house. The haunted house feels like a goofy haunted house, as if like I'm watching what is it, Haunted Mansion from Disney with Eddie Murphy. Like I'm not actually gonna be scared. Whereas the ice cream truck, I feel like some creepy ass dude is gonna come rolling down the street. That's something's wrong there. That one's definitely not new. Eh, I love them doing everything but actually having a proper, like, horn. Like a standard horn. It's like, nah, fuck that. Oh. Oh. And then there are the standard horns. So if I want to be real boring. Okay, the Halo truck is actually pretty fun. Um. I guess it's just kind of, let's go out there. I got a badge. Oh, I love this badge. I guess I don't remember. This badge is from Forza Horizon 4, I think, actually. This is the icon they used in the map in the Lego expansion. Oh, I love this one too. The dinosaur is pretty cool. That one's pretty cool. I do love this one here. That reminds me, I need to double check it's not spewing out copyrighted audio. Yes. And then we get some fun wheel spins. So first we're going to do the ones that I already had in the system because of something unlocked. And next up, we're going into the message center. There's going to be some stuff here, but then I'm going to have some new stuff. Oh, that's the Minecraft helmet. Yes, I don't mind it. Ender helmet. Yes, we're going to look at those. 18? Oh my god, I'm going to be swimming in so much money. Oh, yes. Oh. Actually, I don't know how much money this character has, or this save has. Alright. Oh! 300. It was actually a total of like, what, 400 or 500? Still. Awesome. Oh! A Lotus 311. A Holden Monero, sure. Ooh! Oh! No, you can sell. I just want the money. All right, 210. A Jaguar E-Type. A Horn. No, you can definitely sell the car as well. Oh. 315. No, 305. Something like that. A Caddy? Sure. Oh. Oh. You know I like that Ford Transit van. It's a nice Ford Transit van. Alright, that's it. We still have a couple more things in here. So we have also been gifted clothing. Before we leave... Oh, there's new car packs? I didn't know. I know there's a Forza Horizon or a Fast and Furious 10 car. One I haven't actually looked at these in like ages. Whenever they do come on sale, which is never, I might look into getting one. Right now, I'm kind of good. Oh, yeah, it's a lot of cars. Got all the Holden cars. I got enough of the Lotus cars. More wheel spins. Oh. Oh, nice. A Corvette Stingray. Hey, nice. All right. Let's go back in real quick. Yeah, no, you don't need to give me the whole introduction. That's fine. That's fine. Also, I can't, by the way, if you're wondering why the game is not running at 60 FPS, not that you can see the FPS counter up in the top right, I can. But it's because, for whatever reason, it's not allowing me to limit the FPS to 60. I can limit the FPS, but I can limit it to like 83 or something like that, because that's half of what I can do. Let's see here. That's pretty nice. Yeah, I have the T for Forza Horizon 2, 3, and 4. That's when you know I'm a pro gamer right there. Alright, got some pretty cool jackets. I got a dress. I'm gonna look fabulous. Alright, we got some socks. Got some shoes. Those are some pretty dope, fun shoes. You can't see any of this, by the way. Those are the two ones there. Oh, I have a mask. I didn't know. Do I also get the cool racing suit? Oh, I guess I have to unlock that one. This one's pretty fun as well, though. See if I can find the new one. Oh, there it is. Yeah. Nice. I like it overall, yeah. There's some cooler ones, in my opinion, like this one here. This one's not bad. This one's 100% Mad Max. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of like this one. It's fun. Let's see. I don't know. Maybe go with this one right now. I can also be the Stig. That's pretty fun. And then we can go with hats. We can be a creeper or an Enderman. Don't be a creeper out there, kids. Ooh, those are kind of fun as well. Kind of just looking around at this point, seeing what else is here. Yeah, sure. Let's stick with the Enderman. I'm I'm level 25, but with 1 star. All right. Let's see here. What's in the shop? Oh, it's a Ferrari. I don't have enough points for that one. How do I not? I never spend the points. How do I not have the points for it? Let's see. Let's start out with the event lab. Sure. Oh. Let's roll. Boop. It's just one event. Oh, I have to use that car? Alright, we're using this car. That's cool. I don't know why I insist on us using this car, but we're using this car apparently. I love my emote over there. I'm just chilling with Robot Dinosaur and acting like I'm a dinosaur myself. Oh, we got some fun neon lights. That's nice. This is an Enderman sitting in the car. I don't want to use camera mode, even though it's there. I've had some issues in the past with it, so I'm a little bit hesitant to try it out again. See, it's been a minute since I've been out driving here, but not a bad start. Oh, we're getting a little... We're bumping into each other. I prefer not to do that until I need to be very aggressive, you know? Ah! Try not to. Just, although I should be very clear, just because I try not to does not mean I'm not gonna bump into anyone. I'm very much so gonna end up bumping into someone because of my driving style. Whew! Oh yeah. Oof. That was a bit of a rough one. That's fine. These people are gonna make a mistake themselves, and I'm gonna swoop in, like so. Look, that's how these races go. I'm gonna make a mistake, they're gonna make a mistake, and I'm gonna come in, take my spot back. It's always how it goes. Never changes, ever. Not really. We're in lap 2 already? Didn't even notice. Oh, hit the wall right there. That's not good. That's fine. I'm far enough ahead that it apparently doesn't matter. I remember, so we have an Xbox in the office. Someone bought it at one point and just stayed there. It's primarily used for FIFA. One time, because Forza Horizon 5 was in the office, I booted it up and I've been playing it on occasion when I remember when it's there and I have nothing else to do. It's pretty fun. I enjoy it. And there was one time where I was playing and I was kind of messing up as I was driving along. I think perhaps I was a bit drunk. It doesn't matter. Hey, that's the other good emote I have. But I was kind of messing up, so I was using the time manipulation where I got to go a little bit further back to redo some stuff. And I was called out for it. It's cheating. You know what? I didn't cheat after that. Even though it wasn't cheating in the first place because it's the base part of the mechanics. Although, depending on the difficulty, you can absolutely turn it off and up and down. Oh. Where are we? What have I entered? I don't know. I'm very confused. I'm very, very confused. What is this? Watch out for the curb in the apex corner of the lower cars. There are photo ops. Very colorful event. A-class will not enjoy. I gotta be honest, I don't think I've ever been here before. Something tells me it's part of one of the expansions I didn't touch. Or part of something else, I don't know. I kind of just, I don't know.
You have arrived at your destination.
Sure. This is Event Lab Island. Whatever the hell that means. They were recommending A class. Ooh, the GT. I'm kind of vibing with the Countach. Here's the thing, though. The Countach is slow and heavy like you wouldn't believe. It's insane. What's the acceleration of some of these? Yeah, I'm gonna fuck up. Give him the Porsche. I know the Porsche doesn't look as cool, but you gotta think ahead. You gotta be ready for things to go horribly wrong. Expect the unexpected. Exactly what I like to do. This is also a nice car. Still has some 80s aesthetics, or some retro aesthetics. Let's roll. I don't know what the other thing is, but oh, we're down between apartments. That's pretty cool. Also, I don't think any one of the cars I had was tweaked at all. So we'll see how all this goes. This is a nice place. Nice. Ow! What? How tall was that curb? Because it looked like I just bumped into like an entire car. I had to roll back time there. That was... There's no way I was going to be able to keep up like that. With an invisible curb like that. Come on. But now we know. Don't touch the curb. I just touched the curb. That's alpha. Alright, it's fine. I somehow did not go horribly wrong like the first time. Again with the gigantic curbs. I gotta remember, don't touch those curbs. They're real bad. Curbs, real bad. We know likey. Also, thank God I picked this car. I think I would have been demolished with the Countach and this one here. We might have to play a little bit aggressive. Let's keep an eye on it. This car's being a little slidey. It's going in a few places, and those other cars are fast. It's kind of fun. So I played a little bit of the latest The Crew game, partly because it's basically Forza Horizon. One of the big things that I forget sometimes that some of these car games, Forza is the Forza series as well as the what is it called? PlayStation's Razor game. I don't remember what it's called right now. Gran Turismo. The thing is, those games don't have turbo. And I've always liked that because that means that at the end of the day, it's about you and the car getting to where it needs to go. There's no like additional boost they have to be reminded of. And it's kind of frustrating at times when I've tried the newer The Crew game. Because, oh boy, this guy is coming. Oh. Came out wrong. Oh boy, I think we can still make it. Ooh, that's pretty good. But he has got a faster car than mine. Or at least the acceleration is. Hold on, I have to focus here. My point was simply that these are games that don't have speed boosts or anything like that. And I really like that. Because then it's all about, like, how are you driving? And, you know, you have to, like, really push the car if you want to go ahead and win if you screw up. And I like that. But when I've played the latest The Crew, it's kind of frustrating me at times that it's very clearly built in that in order for you to win, you have to use boosts. I just wish I wish at least I could turn it off, because I feel like that would do a lot for it, for me at least. All right, well that's it. Moving on to the next thing. I'm vibing with these beats. I turned streamer on, so it should be copyright free. It should be all good. Hey, made it back. Let's see. We have some races we could do, but I think there should be also some other stuff. Some launch stuff. Oh. So I need to use a Pontiac TA87. Got it. Needs to be D maxed out. I think it was 500, I don't remember. Pontiac. I don't think I have that car. We're getting the car. How much money do I have? I might have to go to the bathroom. I need to pee. I'm drinking a lot of water here.
Welcome back, Andreas.
Let's see here. Pontiac. What? Is this one of those times when it's just because it's a weird trend, like short version? Hold on, let me actually hold on. I gotta go to the bathroom first. Let me start up the music and I'll be right back with you guys. I don't remember the last time I used the getaway or be right back screen. I mean, it's been a while. That's not one that I just kind of pull out. Let's see here. The last thing I want to actually no, let's go out again. It's really annoying. Wait, I'm a fucking idiot. Where am I? I don't know. I remember where it was. So it's a Pontiac TA 87. Let's look for a Pontiac 87. How many Pontiac 87s are in this game? Let's be honest here. One's from 1987. All right. I'm assuming this is it. Let me also repause the music there. Sorry, I just realized there were basically no music there for a second. So where are we going? Here. D500 is the max. What kind of improvements can you give me over here? Alright. Handling becomes terrible. Let's go for it. Because why not? Yeah, sure, I'll spend $7 grand or whatever that was. It was 6 something. I just didn't notice what else it was. I have 15 or 16K? Hell yeah. Alright, I'm curious how terrible this thing is going to be to ride. Oh my god, it's pulling on its own. That's, oh my god. This is just god awful of a car at this point. Sorry, Panic, you don't deserve to be treated such shit. At least it's fun for drifting. That wasn't really what the point was. Oh boy. Here's the fun thing. I can't drift for shit in this game, or for poops. For poops. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said the other thing. I didn't even say anything else. You were just thinking I said it. I said poop. I can't drive for poop. But no, I'm being serious. I cannot drift in this game at all. It's my curse. The thing is, I like to still play this game a lot, and I like to complete stuff. So usually what I do is I'll find a drift car, and I'll tune it like you wouldn't believe for drifting. So it becomes god awful for normal driving, and then it becomes great for for drifting. That's it. That's what I do. And then I just do my best to hold it, and it's like a billion times easier. It truly is. And every time I do it, it's like, this can't be the way that, like, they're expecting us to do it, right? Look at this. I'm like a drift god. Look at that. Look at those moves. Barely doing anything, and it's allowing me to drift. That's a sweet drift right there. The tires are not liking it, and it's slowing me down tremendously. But look at them points though. The points are good. Hey, you got 94,000 points. 94,000 points. That's pretty good. It said PR stunts, but it might as well have been made for an old thing where it was supposed to drift. Who knows? I don't know this song, but I'm vibing with it. That's for sure. I'm also just singing a lot of random noises because I don't know what to say. Hey, look, it's Sunday. I'm usually completely off today, but odds are I'm barely gonna stream on Monday, and you guys deserve an extra stream. Oh, look at that. Huh. That's pretty good. All right, keep the drift streak going. Come on, come on, come on. Oh, we got a little bit off-road there. Oh, that was a close one.
400 meters. Turn left.
I could have lost all this. Ooh, there you go. Alright, I gotta keep it chill. We're almost there.
Turn left.
Got a little bit off-road there again. Smack this. Sure, game, whatever.
400 meters. Turn right.
Oh! I turned a little bit too hard there. Oh! We got even more points this time. How many points do I have? I have like 40. Alright, well let's head back into the area we're supposed to be go to.
In 200
The
meters.
go-to. That's how you speak. Something tells me I'm not gonna be able to go through that wall up there.
Turn
It's pretty sick.
400 meters.
Ooh. At what point does it become like a burnout? That's sort of my question right now. Something tells me as well that this is going to be the wrong build for it. But it looked like it had like pretty good like overall build. Let me recheck it. The top speed of this is... I mean, the top speed is higher. The amount of time it should take to get up there is increased. There's more power on this one. Fireburn. The speed is significantly lower. Seasonal. Top speed is lower. Speed is higher. 243. 52. I don't know. In my mind, it should be like acceleration and speed that should be increased. Launch as well, I guess, but 5.7. This one's made for PR stunts as well. Weight is higher. It's rear-wheel drive. It's street. Lateral G's. Acceleration is dog shit, though. This one, 5.8. The acceleration is still hot garbage. 5.6. But the overall speed is lower. Oh my god. Oh, right. Yeah. No shit. I was about to ask, like, how the hell did they manage it? Occasionally there'll be like really weird builds. It doesn't make sense. This is for every one of them. Alright, sure. You know what? I'm going with this one. Whatever. Very nice. Ooh. This one's a bit more stable. Alright. So, I say let's start with going down to the end of the runway and then turn around. If that doesn't work, that's when we go a bit more extreme. God damn it, this car keeps wanting to get turned around again. Maybe this thing is made for drifting as well. Alright, let's give it a shot. First test, here we go. Alright, come on car, show me what you got. 157, 70, 180, 190, 200. Oof. It's a rough landing. Hey, but the season was complete. Nice. That's what we're here for, man. That's what we're here for. What was the actual thing we wanted to go to? 112. I feel like we demolished that. I gotta be honest, I didn't look too hard at what the final points were, but I feel like we were higher than that. Pontiac TA. This one is for the 7. It's the same car they want. And it's a single one, meaning we need to get a lot of speed fairly quickly. No matter what, I think we're going to get more speed from this direction. Let's give it a shot. It's time to see how much power and speed we can get through this. Oh, we went downhill too. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, FPS dipped real bad there in OBS. I'm hoping everything's right on the Twitch side. Let me open up over here, just in case. Just in case. I don't think there's going to be need for it. Wait, this isn't the actual stream view. This is the wrong one. It's showing me the wrong shit. There it is. That's the right one. Where the fuck can I put my phone here? There it is. It's car parked out here. Let's see here. I mean, to be fair, this is a rough game to handle it. I'm not really doing it the best way possible. We're still in the same car, but this is a bigger area that we need to go through still. I feel like up here is probably the best option. Also, let me see if I can kick down some of the settings at least a bit, considering it seems like we're utilizing quite a lot of horsepower. Shadow quality, you can turn down from, yeah, don't keep anything, restart later. Whatever you can do now, do it. If it's at ultra, that's fine. Just make sure there's nothing on extreme. Motion blur quality. Get that out of here. Who put motion blur in my system? Oh wait, ray tracing is on? Get that shit off. Oh my god. So who the motion blur is off. Why is there an option in here that's what the Alright, well that significantly lowered it, turning down ray tracing. There's definitely no need for ray tracing to be on. 100% no. Alright, time to kick it into 5th gear. I don't like to start. Keep going. Keep it going, though. Keep it going. I think we're nailing it. I think we nailed it. What? No shot. No shot. We didn't make it. Alright, let's try it again the other way. I could have been wrong. There were maybe some twists and turns I wasn't aware of that was going to make it a bit more difficult the other way. Let's try it. This is usually how I go about some of these here. I'll, like, do it one way, figure out if it's real bad or just all good, and I'll go back and forth like that until I figure it out. Oh, that's real high. Yeah, we crushed it in this direction. Oh my god. That was way easier. To start off at a much higher speed average. Oh my god. Oh. No, sell that car, please. No need for it. All right. Okay. Let's go to this one here. These are speed laps. This is all about collecting or doing it the fastest you can. The good thing is actually there's usually always a player you'll go up against who have purposefully done it so terribly that it basically becomes impossible for you not to beat them. That is usually how this goes down. Let's see if it's the same this time. Yep. This person's, it has taken 60, what is that? 60 minutes. Yeah, it took them an hour to complete what is probably going to take about 2 minutes. God bless these players who spend their time doing this because it is so wonderful of them. It also makes it a billion times easier to do this because at one point, one of these corners here, they're going to fly off. All you have to do is get through the race, I guess you want to call it, without hitting anything. If you manage to do that, you can then set a time. Actually, it doesn't even matter if you hit anything, I think. You just have to beat them. Oh, wait, no, does it matter? I can't remember. No, you can send your time in with it on. The main thing is you just have to get a better time put in than that of the other player. In this case, considering this person hit stuff and it took them an hour, it's going to be nearly impossible for me not to beat him. I'm going to have to do really bad. Because I think even if I hit the wall, if I'm way under time, which I'm absolutely going to be, then it's all going to be all good. By the way, I guess I can talk to this now because I don't know what else to talk about. So I'm a big fan of the TV series VGHS, or as its full name is Video Game High School. I watched it back when it first released with season 1, and I can prove this with one word. And the thing is, this word is going to be so powerful, most people will not know what the hell I mean by this word at all. But if you were there, right when this happened, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Because it was a thing. The word is tubular. Now, just to give a little bit of a reference to it all. So tubular is said, mainly as far as I remember, by Ted Wong or Theodore Wong. Now there's an episode in which he goes into the teacher's lounge, I think it is, to raid the teacher's fridge of sodas. And when he opens this fridge, he says, "It's tubular." The interesting is, and this is why, if you know what I'm talking about, it's a powerful word. When that episode first released onto YouTube, there was a thing in the video that caused it has to be something in the export that went wrong, that made it so that it stayed stuck on that frame after he said, "It's tubular." For whatever reason, it stayed stuck. The video was exported and was stuck after he said that. So it was just a frame of Freddie Wong having said, or Ted Wong, was actually Jimmy Wong in real life, but after he said that. So the comments when that episode released just said tubular. One of the regrets I have in life is I never got the chance to support the Patreon that was made for the show. I can't remember if they did it for the first season, but for the second and third season, there was a Patreon page for the show, which you could support, and you would get some different stuff on it. Apparently, I found out today, actually, because I haven't thought about what the different tiers allowed for since then. But I think you might actually be able to find it still on Patreon. But there's a guy named, I think, Ant Venom, who's apparently a creator online. Never heard of him. Apparently a Minecraft creator. I might know him if I came across a video that I watched and be like, oh right, that's that person. That person apparently bid, or didn't bid, he paid $2,500, if I heard right, to support the show. And that meant that his name was added as, I think, part of the creators, if not just the supporters of the TV show. And apparently, the what you got for paying for that tier was that Freddie Wong would come to your house, and in that case, he played a Guitar Hero with him. Specifically, apparently, Through the Fire and the Flames. I learned this because, so I love this TV show, and every now and then I'll rewatch it. But this time around, I'm rewatching it in a, what is it? I think it's a 12-hour video of it. It's another creator out there called Schlatt. I haven't really watched this guy's content. I've been well aware of him for quite a while. I haven't really watched him. There is a complete VOD of every one of the streams he did where he watched the episodes on stream, and it's awesome. So part of it is, so he'll talk over it and watch it with chat, and then when they started season 2, they got Freddie Wong on a call on Discord, and he talked through the first episode, and there was a bunch of really cool stuff said. One thing that I had never thought about, but it 100% makes sense, was the fact, it was the reason behind the fact that the monitors in the game, they were just plexiglass. Like, in reality, there was never anything on them, and it's very clear if you watch the show from season 1, or from any point really, that it's just glass. Essentially, it's plexiglass, and I love it so much. But apparently, it was due to the fact that they didn't want to have to do any like weird, awkward movements in order to make sure that the actors' face were seen, so you could see their emotions and everything like that. So their way of getting around it was essentially to have the screen they're watching stuff on be transparent, so no matter what, you should still be able to see what's on the other side. And I love that. That's really cool. I never thought about it too much. I didn't, when watching Schlatt's VOD over the first, it was during the first season, you can see Ted in the show having like hover hands around Key on their date, and I think a bit after as well. It was so, I never noticed that ever, and I love the fact that I've seen that, that I've now seen that. It's awesome. So I'm now at halfway through the final season watching him. So I'm quite a far ways in. I've considered, because I found out that so there's a second Rocket Jump channel that has a bunch of VGHS additional content. I'm hoping that they have the behind the scenes for the first season, but at the very least it looked like it should have the behind the scenes for the second season. I haven't actually ever really watched that. And I kind of really want to. It seems like it should be really, really fun. And apparently there's also a series where they have commentary on it. And if that wasn't enough, apparently Ludwig, another content creator, a really big one as well. Not one I've watched either. Apparently, he did I think it was a subathon, something like that. I heard it through Schlatt in the VOD, where he had a bunch of the actors from the show on, and they talked during the whole thing while they watched it, and I love that. I like. They've also relaunched kind of the VGHS merch store, and I have legit considered going ahead and buying they have a hat there, a dad hat, but I'll honestly take it, and it just has the VGHS logo embroidered on the front of it. It's really really cool. I'm really sad that I missed out on so much really cool merch from the show. All I really have at this point is it's still really cool. It's a custom esports shirt that you'll see from season 2, I think it is, where it shows what game they're playing and what their gamer tag is. I think mine says Unknown Pixel because that's the gamer tag that I had at that time, and I think it still fits me. And on occasion I'm like, should I? The fun thing is I have two of them because the first one I got in the mail was by mistake sent as a small. So I think it had the gamer tag and everything on the back of it. And then they sent another one later on, which was the correct size. So I have two of them. But I don't know. I think that might have been the only thing I ever purchased from them. I don't think I have any posters or anything like that from it. So, yeah. Let's see here. Sorry, I'm just making sure everything's all good on the stream. Let's see here. What's up next? So we have some races left. I think there's going to be like 2 or 3 of them. How are we looking points-wise? We have almost 20 points, and we're supposed to have 80 points to get that first one. You can earn a total of 72 points per season, and it's a kind of a weird thing because on top of this, what you also have to remember is there are points that are carried over between each season. So stuff like these ones here can only be done, once per season. Yeah. Wait, no, once per series is what I mean. So this is the Horizon Retrowave series, and we're in the summer season, which we have 4-ish days to finish. And yeah. Thing is, I never do all of them ever because I can't be bothered, and there's some I don't really have an interest in doing. Arcade, for example, I don't care for. I think we can do this one. We can do some of the daily ones as well. That's fine. But there's kind of a limit how much we can do. Let's see here. Let's do this one next. This one we need a Retro Supercar Limited at A800. Retro Supercar. I can probably find something like that. Retro Supercar, Retro Supercar, Retro Supercar. There we go. I think it was an A800. I think it was the limit that we could get it to. Oh, the 4GT. That is a strong one. I really like the Porsche as well. We can definitely tune that to be a bit more. We could also try to tune the Countach. But again, that car is so heavy. And the Porsche 911 Turbo, the beauty of this car is the fact that it's at B666, which means there's a lot of room left to add to it. So, really, really good options here. The 4GT is pretty much just good to go. Let me try to see what I can get out of the Countach. I'm not entirely sure what we can get out of it. And I'm very worried because, like I said, this is a very, very heavy car to deal with. There you go. All right. Let's tune it. 800. Grip speed. So this one has slower launch, but higher speed. This one has lower speed, or the exact same speed, but a higher launch. The acceleration is also slightly higher. The braking is higher. The handling is the same. Purest in the road. This one, yeah, it's between these two, I feel like. My lateral G's is slightly higher in this one. The weight of it is actually lighter on this one here. The torque is higher. And the power is lower. I trust the Japanese. Let's go with it. Actually, I should say that. I didn't double check what the letters were. Or what the signs were. I shouldn't say things like that. It looked Japanese to me. With a brief look, it looked Japanese, but I shouldn't say it. Yeah. You know what? Let's start from here-ish. I want to get a sense of the car before we're there to sort of make sure I know what we're getting into and whether it's worth potentially looking into another car. All right, this is pretty good. Doesn't feel super heavy. Actually feels okay light. Some good acceleration. The important thing to remember is also, if you don't have the acceleration for the top speed, then the top speed doesn't matter because it's going to take you centuries to get there. Whereas if you have good acceleration and maybe the same top speed as before, then it kind of works. If the top speed was high originally, because at that point, you're not really losing out. You're actually just gaining easier access to the top speed of the vehicle. In this case, the top speed is already very high because it's still a supercar. So increasing the acceleration just allows us to get to that point faster, which is what we want. All right. Perfect. All right, let's go. Jägermeister. The hell. All right, let's do this. Oh, nicely timed. I think that was a Jaguar behind us, but I'm not sure. It could have been a Countach. It's more like an old Jaguar there. Although the car in front of me right there is a Jaguar, so I don't know. Oh, it could have been the Ferrari. Still dealing with supercars. They might be retro, but they're still fast. It looks as if White Wolf had gone for more of a top speed focus rather than acceleration focus. If you're just on a straight road, top speed is what you want because given enough space, you can reach your top speed. And you can have a higher one than someone who is focused on the acceleration. But if your focus is on the fact that you're going to go around corners and not just straight roads all the time, in that case, acceleration is going to be the key. Because with corners, you're going to want to slow down to make sure you're not tumbling off the road somewhere. So, in this case, acceleration wins. There are corners in which I need to brake, and they don't have time to catch up with me because by the time they reach that corner, I'm already through. Plus, I like to push it a little bit. See how much extra speed I can get through the corner before I start tumbling. There it is. Look at that. It's beautiful. This is truly the Pwn Zone. Look at that. I actually don't remember what AI difficulty is set to currently, so I guess I can't say too much. Right now, we're doing pretty darn good. Hell yeah, that's it. That's the race. I'm happy that I managed to get through it with the Countach. That's awesome. Hell yeah. And then, this is another version of me, Unknown Pixel 8. It's an old account. I don't use it at this point. Someone might as well have been using it besides me. It doesn't matter. I think I kicked it out of the Xbox family, so whoever is enjoying that is enjoying that in peace. Let's get another round through. Rock and roll, man. I should. I like the white Lamborghini as it is, but could have been more fun. I see the guy on the right there, DJ Danny, has a pretty cool, slick 3D-ish kind of color over it. Oh, look at that overtaking, and without hitting them. Cannot believe it can be done. I pushed it a little bit there. I think a tad bit too far. It still worked out. Still. Oh, that definitely pushed it there. I can tell. When I start sliding in a direction I'm not planning to go, that's when I know I pushed it a little bit too far. Yeah. Look at that sweet sound of the engine. It's awesome. Well, I'm talking right now, so that lowers the game audio, but at least it's supposed to, so I don't know how much you guys are actually hearing, but it sounds cool in my headphones, alright? It sounds really cool. Hell yeah, alright. Just pushing through, push it through. Come on, yeah. Brake. Keep it up. Brake a little bit here. Brake a bit here so we don't go too far sliding. Brake a little bit again and accelerate. And then brake up here again. You can also go a little bit across the crest, but it feels a bit cheaty. There it is. Beautiful. Such nice racing. Following the lines. even though they're not always optimal. I pushed it. Nothing too bad happened, but nevertheless, I pushed it. Checkpoint, fawing around. Let's try and keep it on the road. It's kind of a fun thing. I remember I watched, and I really liked the Gran Turismo movie. From PlayStation, I guess. I don't know who's the parent company or the company that actually is behind the movie. My assumption is that more or less PlayStation just said, make this movie. They're like, all right, we'll make the movie. Or someone came into PlayStation like, hey, can we make this movie? It's like, all right, I guess you can make the movie. Doesn't really matter much. Point is, I really like it. And then there's a fun sequence towards, I think, the end of the game, doing a Le Mans race. Le Mans? Something like that. Where the main character says to David Hopper? No, that's not right. No, Hopper is the name of the sheriff in Stranger Things. I was thinking of the actor. Doesn't matter. You can say Hopper from Stranger Things, I guess. Is his name Hopper? I don't remember. It's been too long since I watched Stranger Things. I'm gonna watch the finale and then be like, thank God this is over. I'm probably never gonna watch it again. I'm gonna have to rewatch it again before the final season comes out, whatever the hell that is. But yeah, this is a sequence towards the game, the movie, where the main character says like, Jack, the line isn't optimal. I know it better. It's like, are you sure? It sounds like you're about to do a very idiotic move. I'm sure, Jack. I know what I'm doing. All right. I mean, you've just been playing a video game, but sure, bud. Go nuts. What's the worst that can happen? We all get fired. We lose. You die horribly. What's the worst that can happen? Let the kid have some fun. It's actually, it's a really, really fun movie. I can't say how much of it is real, but it is at least somewhat based off of real. I'm also sort of at a point with those kind of movies where I'm like, to my understanding, the definition of based on a real story simply requires that a part of the movie is based on a real story. So it can be the tiniest part. You can simply, to my understanding, say there's a guy who was actually called this. Doesn't actually, you know what I mean? He has to experience these things, but this person lived very much so. Or there was someone who went through part of what we're telling, or yeah, he ate bread that morning. Like, I don't know. My understanding is that it's a very loose requirement. And it's not a thing where it's like, ah, shit. He pushed me into the wall. To be fair, I think I pushed him first. I think in this case, at least, hopefully, there's some good chunks in this movie that are real, and some other parts are boosted for entertainment, so to speak. But you follow the kid called Jan, who likes to play Gran Turismo, as he comes across a contest in Gran Turismo, the game he's playing, that would allow him to compete for a spot to enter GT Academy, where they're taking Gran Turismo racers, the best in the world, and having them compete each other to see which one of them could actually become a real racer. And Jan, of course, is one of the people who gets to join GT Academy. And not only that, he gets to be the racer for Nissan. And he has to then prove himself to the entire world that he can do this, even though everyone he's going up against are people who have actually raced for real, and all he's had up until the point where he starts becoming a real racer is what he's tried in the GT Academy. So But it works out. He, I think, wins the first race. Wait, no. I'm saying it wrong. So the first thing is he has to get a certain type of license, which you do get by racing. Once he has that license, they're putting a contract on the table with fat stacks of money for Jan. And all he has to do is win 3 races. And it takes him a bit, but he manages to get it. And he gets to enjoy some time in Japan with his lovely girlfriends. And then later on, he drives in the Nürburgring. I think that's what it's called. It's pretty cool. Stuff goes wrong. They have some... Hey, Mr. Diaz! How you doing? Welcome on this lovely Sunday. Just talking about the Gran Turismo movie. As I'm playing Forza Horizon, which are 2 different games. Not 2 different types of games, but 2 different games. How you doing today, Mr. D's? Hope you're doing well. I think that's it for that one. Wait, did we already get it? My God, we got the cool Countach. That's awesome. The one PS made? Yeah, the Gran Turismo movie, yeah. I liked it. I was just talking about it. Just to talk about something. Let's see here. That one's pretty good. It was really good. Retro sports cars. So we're going a step down. That's fine. Oh. That's fun. I like this one better, though. Let's see here. Are you doing good today, Dis? Based on a true story. I know. I'm well aware. But that's, like I mentioned earlier, it's... The rules, to my understanding, is that is very, very, very loose. So you can say that you can make a movie, say it's based on a true story, and then it can be based on just the tiniest thing. Well, I actually don't know the definition of it and what is required, but it essentially means that they probably boosted some of the more boring parts of the movie to make it somewhat more interesting for viewers. Let's see here. What are we going for car-wise in this one here? We can go with a Skyline. Skyline's not bad. Doesn't really scream retro, I feel like. I want to go for this one here. Vibing with this car. All right, let's roll. B700. B. We need B. Here we go. Here's the thing. I need to check when these were made because they were probably made for different races. Technically lower all speed, but high launch and acceleration. Yeah, we'll take it. It was just a stunt Nissan did for advertisement. It's probably easy for them to take people in. Doubt so many people were against it. I mean, as far as as I understand, they actually did Nissan GT. I don't know the actual details of everything of it, but they did it for real. They took a driver or a guy named Jan in to become a racer, and he won the GT Academy thing and became a driver for Nissan. He did the races that they did in the movie, to my understanding, and even the things that went bad happened for real. I mean, I doubt it wasn't at least a little bit controversial to the people who saw it was happening. On paper, it seems insane to take someone who's sitting behind a plastic wheel and allow them to actually compete in a real race. It seems insane. So there are definitely some people who are not happy about it. True, but still, there's you're still putting but those people trained for years. In this case, they took sim racers and trained them for a bit of time. Not sure how long. Could have been a couple months. Put them in. Yeah, no, but I'm still saying on paper it seems insane. The fact that it worked is amazing and really, really, really cool. My point was simply there's no way it wasn't at least a bit controversial. That's all I'm saying. Alright. This is going swimmingly so far. No issues at all. Oh boy. This guy came in with the freaking DeLorean over here. Alright. Alright, pretty good, pretty good. Alright, hold on. I'll read your message in a second, dears. Let me focus up. These racers are fairly close to me, so I need to be certain that I'm not screwing up too badly here. Alright, doing pretty good. 60% done-ish. Hell yeah. It's fun. The smoke gets the higher frame rate and more pixels the closest you are to it. You're low frame rate, really blocky before you get close. Alright, almost there. I'll read your message in a second. I saw the other one. I can't speak to any illegal street races the kid may have done. They didn't mention anything in the movie and didn't read too deeply into his backstory. I actually did hear a video and no illegal street races were mentioned there either in the real story. But who knows? You might be right. Maybe he did. If they know they can be stable racers with good track times and drive around other racers, it should be fine. I'm not saying it shouldn't be fine. My point was simply around the fact that there are 100% people who were not happy about it and thought it was insane. Because it is. On paper, it is absolutely insane. Afterwards, it's become very clear that Jan absolutely was a phenomenal driver. And to my understanding, he still was racing. Not really. It wasn't really a street race. It was, you're thinking of the one where it was after the party that his brother brought him to, and he drove away from the cops. That wasn't a street race. That was just them trying to flee the cops. Definitely not a street race. Yeah. No, again, dears. I think you were sort of speaking past each other. I'm talking about whether it wasn't controversial. Everything. If you were from the outside, you would not know all these details. That would give you the opinion that it probably would have been fine. From the outside, this would absolutely have seemed insane what they're doing. Because on paper, all it is they're taking people who are sitting behind a plastic wheel on a screen and putting into real cars to figure out if they can race. Yeah, no, yeah, I'm racing against you, and you're not doing well. Oh yeah, I'm friends with Assassin RN on Xbox too. Yeah. All right. All right, pretty good so far. Not 10 out of 10 start, I'd say. Far from it. Also, dears, before I forget to mention again, so come to conclusions. Odds are I'm going to do a single-hour stream tomorrow. If I can, I want to do it at around 7. So it's going to be shorter stream, but still going to be happening tomorrow. This is not the Monday stream that you're watching right now. This is the bonus stream, which you got from putting all the points. Or as I've recently renamed it to, the bonus level. Mondays are Random Games Monday. Wednesday are Story Mode Wednesdays. I don't have a better name right now for Mondays. It is what it is. And bonus streams I've renamed to bonus levels. I thought it was kind of fun. Yeah. But you guys maybe don't know what he's talking about, what Deers is talking about in terms of the username. Most of the time when you're racing in Forza Horizon, it takes your Xbox friends list and makes them the drivers, or drivatars as they call them. I don't know how much they're actually taking in terms of like if they're actually using the cars the players have and putting the skins on them that would be on the car. Nor do I know if they're really, racing the drivatars as if they're real players, essentially analyzing data. I think I remember there being a thing like that at one point where they said that they were going to make the drivatars drive like you would. I do think that there's some element to it. Like, to my understanding, part of the reason why sometimes the drivatars may be bunking their car into yours is because that it's kind of learned it from other players, but I don't know. But the drivatars that I'm racing against are people in my. Then I'm horrible. Now that I can't speak to. You're just not on my level. That's it. That's it, man. Also, you're not last place. You are 6th place. Not last place. Alright, let's see. What else is next? Should be another race. That's definitely not it. Is it? Oh, no. Not it either. I think there should be another race somewhere. Here it is. You're not doing horrible. And again, you're racing against me. And I think you're... So it's also partially based on what I've set the drivatar difficulty to. I don't know what I've set it to currently. I'm gonna open up and it's like the second lowest or something like that. Wouldn't surprise me. Usually the way I've played it is if I've raced for a long time, I'm putting it higher and higher and higher until I'm at the high level, and then it's going to take me 2 to 3 times to play through. And when I get annoyed at that, or I haven't played in a while, usually what I'll do is I'll lower it down to a point where I can just kind of run. Not necessarily... Well, I think if I've just come back after a while, I might set it low enough to the point where it's a bit easier and I can regain my footing. And then when I get a bit bored of that, I'll make it a bit higher level until I feel comfortable, or to whatever level I feel comfortable with. If I had to come with a guess, I'd say I don't remember how many there are. I feel like I'm somewhere in the middle right now. It's not so high up there that it's super challenging, and yet it kind of is, but it's not to the point where I have to redo the race over and over in order to win it. So I know it's not on the very top levels. Oof. This guy's asking me to press my car. Oof. And I am willing to press it. It's fine. And I have some moves of my own. If I get to a point where it's a bit too close to the back of my car, you just drive in front of them. It's not really super difficult. Just block them from driving in front of you. It works easier in smaller roads, but you can essentially do it on any road. Because the minute they realize they can't get in front of you by driving straight forward, they'll move the car. The only thing is, it becomes really difficult once you have two cars. It's more or less impossible at that point, but yeah, I've made it work sometimes. Not for super long, but for a bit of time. There it is. Alright. 60% done. Alright, holding tight. We're at 200 kilometers an hour. I'm on the wrong side of the road. I'm supposed to be on the other side here. Beautiful. 240 kilometers an hour. Now that is fast. 250. Can we get to 260 before I turn off? Yes! 260! Just barely. And there's the finish line up there. Well done. I missed the finish line. I thought it was further back. It's fine. I just drove a little bit off-road. Don't worry about it. I thought it was earlier. Just about 3 minutes. Not bad. Actually, I don't know. So, in the championship, Deers, you were in 7th place. It's fine. We turn back time. You know how it is playing Forza Horizon. And I like that feature because in that case, it's unlike Nitro Boost. It's not like a active thing you have to use. It's just kind of a nice clutch in case something goes wrong. I think that's it for the races. I could be wrong. Nope, that's it. Driving too close to traffic may be daunting, but on the highway, this challenge is rewarding. Alright, we have to drive close to someone on the highway. So this is the highway. Let's drive here, or teleport through here. And everyone went over the line. It's fine, just we turn back time, man. Bro, look at the highway! How did I not say this? They got a whole light show over here. They got drones up there too. Yeah! Yeah. Because this is a theme right now. Hell yeah. So where's the Treasure Chest? It's down there. Let's just teleport to it. It's fine. Alright. We're just about at 2 hours. I think I'm going to end up in the stream here in a little bit and see how many points we can finish up with. We've done the big things anyway. 100k! I mean, I don't want to brag, but I did a lot of wheel spins earlier and I got like 300k in the spin, so just saying. We also need the Retrowave outfit, in which case we need to get the 1994 Nissan Fairlady set version S. Do I have that one already? Don't know. Hey, that's my Gran Turismo car. Let's see here. Is it this one? Version S. It looks like it. Interpro. All right, let's do it. Should be real easy. No problem. I gotta go up tomorrow. And after the party Thursday, I know for certain I'm gonna come in and people are gonna be like, "So what happened to you after the party? I didn't see you leave, and yet you were gone." Is what is. I left. And we'll see. It might not be as bad as I think it's gonna be. I think I'm building it up more than it actually is. We'll see tomorrow how many questions I get, because I did the thing I'm not a big fan of, which is to kind of just sneak out the door. What do you mean it's not the Tolem? This is literally Tolem. What are you talking about? This thing doesn't know what it's talking about. What does it say? Hold on, let me figure out where. Wait, am I in it here? That's definitely it. Hold on. Come on. There's only one of those. It's 100% it. I freaking know it is. You can't lie to me. Where's the landmark thingy? There it is. We need to figure out where it is then. They're saying it's not here, and I think they're lying. It's because it's not here. It wasn't there. Oh boy. Alright, so it's supposedly to the right of here. Yeah, looks right. Somewhat. I feel like the other one was better. I'm just saying. At the Tolem. Voila. We got the outfit, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. I don't think I can put the outfit on here, so I might have to travel back to one of the houses that I have. Or the Horizon base that's right there. That works too. We can do that too. Let's see. You missed this earlier. I got a fun hit on. You're gonna love this, dears. You ready for this? I'm the Enderman. They've given a players a free creeper head, as well as a free Enderman head. We're gonna move over though, because we got a new boy in town. We got the Retrowave outfit with the fucking Nintendo hand controller. Even though it's not. If Nintendo's lawyers come asking, that's not the hand controller there that I don't remember the name of. It's not it. Something completely different. Let's see. Is there anything else that I really wanted to do? I mean, there's some additional stuff we can do in other areas, but no, I think that's kind of it. Power glove. That's right. Yeah, might just need to check back in a couple days and do the autumn one, and then go from there. And that's the way I'm gonna get the Envision, because I want that desperately. Quick question though. So I got 40 points on this one. Let's say. What? Yeah, 40 points is the way I need to look at it. No, wait, what? I have 32 points here. In here are 44 points. How the hell does that make sense? That does not make any sense at all. Okay, but let's look at it. Let's say I have 40 points per. So I need 160. Yeah, no, that works. The math works out. If I want the DeLorean, I need to play every season and get 40 points. That's fine. Anyway, I think that is it, ladies and gentlemen. I don't think I have too much more to say. I have to eat some late dinner, and then I have to sort of head to bed. But this has been really fun. Sorry you weren't here for the entire time, dears, but Is what it is. I've also gone ahead and uploaded just about every one of the VODs that I've been missing recently. They were still available on Twitch. That's done. I'll be back tomorrow for the Random Games Monday stream, which I need to find a better word for that I like. It is what it is right now. Like I said, it's probably just going to be an hour here tomorrow. And I think I'm going to do it around 7 o'clock instead. If I can, we'll see. Otherwise, I'll have to do it at 8. See. I'll figure that out. All I can say is we'll do a stream tomorrow. It's probably just going to be around an hour, so you don't want to miss it. Should be fun, though. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys then. Bye.